Guys, welcome back to Judgment on Sublimity. Here, let's review.
The AD9 conspiracy entangled the ADDC's director Keto, the same man who had unveiled it to the world. An unfinished drug that exacted human sacrifice. Yagami believed he had finally found definitive proof. But even that was swallowed by the darkness. All for the greater good of a drug
The
that
greater
would save
good.
humanity.
Down came the rain and washed all the shit off. My wife's mad at me because I cursed Shaun of the Dead. No, not Shaun. Hot Fuzz, the greater good. I swear to God, I'm gonna have.
You look worse than I was expecting.
I'm gonna have to try and edit
Here,
in
Conroy,
the
paid you a
greater
visit.
good clip of Hot Fuzz.
Yep.
With
See when that baton he's got.
Sean just saying, "Shut it!"
Shit out of us.
He took Keto, too. How'd things go with your stuff? We found Shono's lab, but the police are basically refusing to investigate it. Why? Chief Prosecutor Morita's defending 89.
You for real?
Whatever evidence was there is probably long gone by now.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, you.
Right. There's something else I need to tell you, too.
What is it? This have something to do with Sugiura?
I don't know. Put your hand down.
That's not actually his name.
Huh? So you're Emi Terasawa's little brother, huh?
Why'd you keep it a secret?
At first, I wanted to make Yagami-san remember
Remember what?
how he let my sister suffer. In my eyes, he was a scumbag who let a murderer walk. The murderer who then burned Emi to death.
Damn, that's heavy. Go on. You don't have to hold back.
May as well hear it.
Back then, I was just a shut-in fuck-up. My life was in shambles. Emi was still there for me, though, when nobody else was. And then, somebody murdered her. Someone as nice as Emi. Dead. For no reason. But the world doesn't stop for that shit. It just keeps turning. And people go about their business. Over time, I started to hate what our whole society stood for.
So, I'm guessing that's what led you to start that burglary ring?
Pretty much. At the very least, I didn't want to keep living my life for other people. You know, when Emi died, Yagami-san didn't apologize. Not to me, or to my parents.
So that's when you guys first met, huh?
Yup. Looked totally different back then, though. Had glasses and long hair, so couldn't really see my face.
That's why I didn't recognize you. Defending a murderer, you're just as guilty as he is. Those words cut deeper than you probably could have imagined. Even so, Okubo insisted he didn't do it. Since I was his lawyer, I couldn't apologize. That would essentially be admitting he was guilty.
What about after the trial?
I didn't apologize then, either. Instead, I ran away. Put it all behind me.
Right. You didn't just walk away. You practically got disbarred. At least Okubo was getting the death penalty. Didn't feel good, but I settled for that.
Yeah, most
Then
people
why'd
would.
you start hanging around talk again?
Because he found his way back to the courtroom to deal with all this mole business. Even got a Yakuza captain off the hook.
Well,
I suddenly just
technically speaking,
became
he had an alibi.
Sure seemed that way from my perspective. So, I wanted to see where your head was at. Find out if you'd forgotten what you did to Emmy. You were
Seriously?
gonna pretend like nothing happened? I'd make you remember. And I'd make you pay for it.
And that's why you approached me.
Yup. I wanted to know what Okubo was up to, too. Find out if he was as afraid of death as he should have been. If anyone was gonna go see him, it was you.
But now, it's
You
looking
are a
more and more likely
prick.
Okubo was framed.
That was a lot of fucked
And I
up
never
shit.
would have known if I hadn't teamed up with you. Ironic, huh? 3 years later, the real killer's finally clear. And now it turns out, Shono, he's the one leading the charge to cure Alzheimer's. He gets to go down in history as a hero? For what? Stabbing my sister to death? Burning her body?
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
Don't worry. Everyone will see him for who he really is once the truth gets out.
You weren't there today. The whole fucking system is protecting him. He bent the truth, suppressed evidence right in front of me. What's the point of fighting that kind of battle, huh? It's bullshit!
It's a battle
You
worth
saw it
fighting.
too, right, Yagami-san? Right?
Look, Sugiura. Ever since Emi-chan died, I've been running away from the truth. I was worried. Worried I wasn't gonna like what I found, that maybe I was responsible for her death. It was killing me. I couldn't bring myself to face it all.
Talk.
If you ask me, everyone has something they're trying to hide from themselves.
Oh god, the touching
Sometimes
music.
facing your fears is the only way forward.
Everyone get a bro hug.
The real reason you came to me is because deep down, you
Kitty
wanted to know
cat.
the truth. That sound about right?
The puppy. Oh, the puppy. Oh,
As
the
my
puppy.
wife snuggles up to the dog.
The puppy.
If that's still true, we have our work cut out for us. We're gonna chase the truth as far as we can,
Oh,
even
the
if it's in vain.
puppy.
Yeah, but all our paths are blocked.
Who the hell cares? We'll blaze our own path then. Right, Talk?
Won't be
Yeah.
the first time you guys,
You guys
blaze
are
your
out
own
of your
damn
goddamn
trail.
minds.
It's Mafuyu. What's up, Mafuyu?
I need to speak
What up,
to you
bitch?
about Morita.
Wait, you're still here in town?
Yes, I'm waiting at Tender. Do you think
Ooh,
you could come
drinking it.
meet me here?
Tender and
I
chill?
think I'm being followed.
What?
It felt like someone was watching me all the way to the bar. I don't believe I'm imagining it.
More of those bums the Ministry of Health hired?
Or maybe one of the chief prosecutor's men.
All right, I'll be right over.
Thank you.
I'm coming with. Higashi, keep an eye on Sugiura while we're gone.
Huh? Why do... Fine.
Hey, gosh, shut the fuck up. You're just as much of a softie as Kaito is. As the dog clamors for my attention. Attentione. Oh, you bitches wanna go? You wanna go? And Joker says he's doing a flip.
Let's hit it.
Nope, not that way.
Take it easy.
No. Yeah, take it easy. The system is broken. That sign's still damaged. Mafi-chan.
How did it look outside? Did you see anyone suspicious?
Not particularly. Seemed fine to me.
Mind if I sit?
What happened to your face?
What? This? It's nothing.
You said you wanted to talk to me about Morita?
Yes. Specifically about how he acted tonight. It's hard to imagine the Morita I know doing that. It's almost like he's a different person. Almost like he cared more about politics than the law.
Surprising. He's right in the middle of this 89 mess.
You guys want the joke? Watch Judge Dredd with Nostalgia Critic on channel.
Morita is the
Awesome.
reason I decided to become a prosecutor. When my mother was killed,
And I mean the
in a
Sylvester
hit and run,
Stallone Judge Dredd, not the reboot.
he was there to give me courage, show me a way forward.
I've heard.
That said, as for why he has an interest in protecting 89, I might have an idea. About 10 years ago, something happened to his family. Perhaps that's what changed him. Made him look the other way on this.
What happened?
Hold on. I'm not entirely sure my theory is correct. It wouldn't be fair if I misrepresented the facts. However, I just spoke to a former police detective who handled that case. I'm about to get the case file from him.
Where?
We're meeting at the children's park. But it felt like I was being followed, so I didn't want to go alone.
So, that's our job here? We're your bodyguards?
Yes, at least that was the plan. But seeing what already happened to you,
You think a couple of scratches are gonna slow me down? We'll do it.
No, but maybe
Right,
two
Doc?
black eyes and not being able to see.
If you let us see the case file, what do you say to that?
of course.
It's a deal then. We'll be your escorts.
However, anything under the sheets is extra.
Extorting the poor girl? Guess chivalry's dead, Mafia-chan.
I'm about to kick you.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you.
And it's not extortion. I want to see what's on the file, so that way I have a better understanding of how to judge the man.
Well, do you see anyone?
Not yet.
Not yet.
There. Guess you were right on the money, Mafia-chan.
Looks like they want to fight too.
Yep. Those aren't let's chat over some coffee faces.
So what, are they gonna follow us the whole way like that?
What should we do?
You stay
You
behind.
back off a bit. We'll take care of them.
Not that far.
Let's go, Kaito-san.
What's wrong with you, lady? Boop.
You got this!
Not for you! Not happening!
Thank you, Yagami-kun. Keep going!
Hell yeah!
What? No love for me, Mafia-chan?
Hang in there too, Kaito-san!
Now we're talking. All right.
I
Mafia-chan's
like how he
watching.
didn't get the sparkle.
Let's not screw this up.
Yagami-kun!
It was kind of forced.
It was that. Oh, right.
But she cares about him too.
Yeah, for him, it's like that big brother.
Okay, that was going somewhere. And pop! Smack! I launch you with my key! While I kick you.
I'm sorry, he wasn't dead.
Oh, that did kind of launch him. He has at least a couple broken. Fuck!
Oh, yeah. Yo, homie, what's up with the stuffy mustache?
Don't you be touching her! The fuck's wrong with you, you creep? Kick, 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 kick. Now that one he's going to a dentist. Do 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 do. Everyone's bringing them up. Oh yes, I want to. I also found out Kaito does friendly fire. When he's swinging, I can actually get hurt. Shoot! Woo! Ha! Oh! Nah, dude, you're not standing.
Damn it!
You know what? I don't think I've done the nunchucks on anybody. Oh! 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 It's a multi-hitter! Nice! I love it! 4. Not what I wanted, but okay. Whoop! Oh, I wonder where the Tonto went. Yeah, whatever. Pipe. I have big pipe dreams and hello!
It's like that whole pop.
Ow. You guys need to look out for safety!
Yo, face.
Do, 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 do. Ooh, you the big boys. Hey, here's your sign.
You should have stayed fuck home.
Sign says stop! In the name of love. Here, catch. What? Ow! We want to give you a lift up on your spirits, just to bring you down with reality. I love them. Leapfrog! Some of the faces you get in this game is just goddamn amazing. Don't you touch her. What part of not touching it did I say? Oh my god.
Done already?
This is the place. He should already be here.
You said he's an ex-detective, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uzawa-san, yes?
Yep, that's me.
It's Horseface!
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, you're the detective from before.
Oh shit, Yagami.
You used to be on the force? How'd you end up so scruffy?
I gotta ask you the same thing.
You two.
At
know
least I
each
can
other?
slick my hair back and
Why'd
still
you bring
look
these
good.
chowderheads along?
Well, Yagami-kun, he's sort of my boyfriend.
What? Since when?
It's not like...
Shut up!
Then why are you blushing?
It's comedy hour over here.
So, what do we have on the case?
10 years ago, Chief Prosecutor Morita's older brother strangled their mom to death.
But why?
A caretaker murder.
Their mother was over 70 at the time, afflicted with a severe case of Alzheimer's.
And they were taking care of her.
Yeah. It's hard to say what a dementia patient will do if you take your eye off them, even for a second. She
I
apparently used to leave
absolutely
the stove on
know.
after she cooked her.
My wife and I are
Figure out.
CNAs. We know exactly
None of the
what the
homes
fuck
had any
happens to
openings
dementia
for her
people
either.
when you take your eyes off them.
Morita's brother took care of their mom by himself.
It's the reason
Seems he
work
put
night
the
shift.
burden entirely on his own back. He quit his job and moved in with their mother, all to ensure Morita was free to do his duty as chief prosecutor. He barely took breaks, barely slept, for 7 whole years before the incident.
All he got from his mother in return was abuse. Verbal and sometimes physical.
The hell'd she do that for?
It's dementia.
a side effect of dementia, though not all patients exhibit it. Some cases can be suppressed, but it doesn't always work out.
At the time of the incident, Morita's brother was in the midst of a serious mental breakdown. If I had to guess, he'd probably been about to break for months.
And the result is him murdering his own mother. Whatever became of him after all that?
Well, not long afterward, he tried to hang himself and failed. So they suspended his sentence until he was more stable.
And where is he now?
It says here he died a year later, by his own hand.
Dude.
After
Yeah,
everything
I'd
his
probably
brother
commit suicide
did,
too if I did that.
Morita was removed from the spotlight for a while. But it seems that's all in the past now. Everyone recognizes him as an unquestionable leader on the force.
So then, Morita blames Alzheimer's for all the suffering his family faced.
Anybody can blame that.
Most likely, yes.
The tragedy could have been prevented if only 89 had existed at the time. And once it does, who knows how many situations just like it could be avoided.
With a tragedy like that, no wonder he's defending it.
He's sure as hell not in it for the cash. Not for reputation either. The guy's just doing what he thinks needs to be done.
I suppose I can understand that.
Does not
Ken?
excuse what he
You
did.
think that excuses everything that monster has done? He framed Ayabe, turned a blind eye to Emi-chan's murder, left Okubo-kun out in the cold. All because this fucking drug needs to get fast-tracked? How can you begin to think that's right? How? If Morita can decide what needs to be done, then so can we. I'm gonna protect every last person they've trampled. I'm gonna get revenge for Emi-chan.
Interesting.
What is?
Oh, it's just, really obvious you used to be a lawyer.
Used to? I've still got my badge.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, lay off the gambling, yeah? You lose more than you win.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Yagami-kun, I think it'd be best if you hold on to these files.
Yotake. Make sure she gets home safe, will you?
He's sort of my boyfriend. Where did this come along, and why wasn't I told?
He's like, wait, since when? What you talking about?
Since we're close, do you mind if we drop in on Saori?
Oh, sure. What's up?
Oh, no reason. She just likes seeing the two of us together.
What now? Whatever. I was gonna go fill her in on what happened tonight anyway.
Why?
Kido never would have ended up in Kamurocho if not for Saori. And her honey trap.
A honey trap? You can't be serious.
Ask her yourself. She made a great seductive journalist. Even a better hostess. Showed off the cleavage and everything. And...
Huh?
Yo,
Hi!
Yagami-san. I didn't realize you'd be stopping by.
Awfully suspicious. Just what were you two up to in here?
Not much.
Guess we should go then.
Hey, how did everything go with Kido?
Hold on. I want to know what you two were up to first.
Well, Hoshino-kun was just...
Okay. This is all just a big misunderstanding. Or maybe not. Or maybe it is.
Maybe you'll get further next time.
Is it just me, or is Saori-san enjoying this?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you'll get further next time.
I've heard. It's horrible what happened to Morita's mother.
So the prosecution is all working to protect AD9?
The chief prosecutor is, at the very least.
This is all my fault. I'm the one who told Morita that Yagami-kun would be there. If I had only gone to Izumida instead.
Don't think like that. There's no knowing who's on what side. We can't trust anyone except ourselves.
But...
Can I say something real quick? I'm not sure I'm the best person to be defending Ayabe. Not against an enemy this powerful.
What do you mean?
Agreed. Hoshino-kun can't handle the pressure. It has to be you, Yagami-san.
Oh, ha. Real funny.
this isn't a joke. We're dead serious.
Please, Yagami-san. We're going up against the people who murdered Emi-san. Do it for her. For Okubo-san.
And for Shintani-sensei.
It's time for you to show the world what you think is right.
No more running.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll let Genda-sensei and Ayabe-san know right away. This is bound to make headlines. I can see it now. Disgraced lawyer Yagami-sensei makes his triumphant courtroom return.
Alright, do we really need the disgraced part? But, alright. If they both agree, I'll defend Ayabe. Guess I'll need to start digging up some more evidence.
Oh, wow, really? I'm already at this part. Hell, let's get a few more points. I could just fucking get the boost in the speed. So I can hit a little faster.
Shall we? Can you stay with me until I find my taxi?
That's kind of the idea.
Thank you for helping me tonight, Yagami-kun. Huh? One second. It's Izumida. Now that I think about it, he left a message earlier, too.
Did you listen to it?
Yes, he said he wanted to talk. It sounds like he's at Majore.
Mijori, huh? Guess he wanted coffee instead of booze.
What should we do?
You don't have to do anything. Go home where you're safe. Izumida might be on their side, too.
But...
I'll go instead.
You? Really?
I'll be fine.
All right. Stay safe out there.
I'll say this right now, the only reason why I ended up putting up the map marker is because I got an object that's kind of blocking
Out of the way.
some of the map.
And stay down.
Do.
Let go! Nice try, jerk. Really, guys?
You know, I totally forgot what the taunt button is. One sec. I am playing the hardest difficulty. There we are. What up, Baldy?
Yagami, what are you doing here?
Did you come alone?
Yeah.
Good. I sent Mafu home. I could go for a chat and a coffee, though.
Sorry, not interested.
What did you have to tell Mafuyu?
It has nothing to do with you.
Oh, then how about I guess?
Huh?
The reason you wanted to talk to her was... you were gonna tell her to join forces with Morita.
What?
Am I wrong?
I see what you're getting at. What happened with the chief prosecutor and that Ministry of Health bureaucrat? It wasn't normal.
No shit.
Not normal. That's a bit of an understatement. They want to protect 89 so bad, they ignored evidence of a murder under their noses.
And as a prosecutor, that's not something you should let
working with
slide.
them too, aren't you?
What are you implying?
Chief Prosecutor Morita is part of a conspiracy to push 89 through, no matter the cost.
Do you have proof of that?
This, I got it from Mafuyu. It's a case file detailing a domestic murder within Morita's family. Sound familiar?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I'll give it to you, if you have the strength to fight.
Excuse me?
What happens if you find out I'm telling the truth? How far will you go, Izumida? Would you be willing to bring your own boss to justice?
Of course. Ask 100 prosecutors and they'd answer the same way.
Ah, so you're not much of an asshole after all.
Maybe you're not as bad as I thought. This incident is what gave Morita motivation to support 89. That's how I see it, at least.
This is tragic.
Yeah. His sick mom strangled to death by his own brother. Morita's doing what he thinks is right in all this. That's why he suppressed evidence earlier. Back at Shono's lab, I mean. The mole killed countless people there. It's only natural there'd be traces left behind. Our case would be practically bulletproof if we found them.
It's just, I can't believe he would do this.
The way he acted at the lab, we have to believe he's wrapped up in this. Wouldn't you agree? Izumida.
I guess I can't deny that.
Right?
But if he really is trying to protect 89...
Just because he's
How do
trying
we
to
stop
protect
What can we
89
even
does
do?
not mean he should scoff at the law.
I was planning to use Ayabe's trial to bring all the dark truths about 89 out into the light. That's why I chased Hamura down. Why I needed to find Shono's lab. But Ichinose and Morita crushed those leads before they really even took off.
And you don't have the ammo to stop them.
It hurts to hear the truth laid out like that. But it is a relief knowing you're not on their side, believe it or not.
Not sure this is the time to be relieved.
Yeah, I know. Hey. I was wondering, you think we could get Ichinose to testify? Get him called to the stand?
Under what pretense?
I don't know. Maybe to explain 89? It could be anything, really. You can't say no if the prosecution requests him, right?
Then, what do we do once we have him there?
We corner him, eloquently. Shower him with questions until he gives up. Me and you both.
Oh, wait, that's your big plan?
Hey, desperate
better one?
times call for desperate measures. We don't have a chance of winning if we're not willing to take some risks.
Okay, I'm in. I'll let you know once I've made the arrangements.
What a day.
Okay, did I make enough? Yes! Ha ha ha! I attack faster! Do it faster, make it stronger. I don't know the rest of the song now. Woo! Oh, you wanna go? Yeah, you wanna go? Wanna go, bitch? Guess where you went? You went down.
Stay down.
Ah, itchy. You know what's funny is that you can have there is a side of the case mission where you can have a permanent sidekick no matter any fight you get into. And it's some American idiot dressed like a ninja. And for every fight you get in, he pops in out of nowhere and starts acting all ninja-y. With throwing stun grenades and the like.
So basically, it's up to Izumida whether or not Ichinose shows at the trial. The question now is, how do we press Ichinose once he's there?
Before we get too far, Genda-sensei and Ayabe are both on board with Yagami-san representing the defense.
A lousy lawyer
Yay.
back in the court.
Looks like it. Now, let's talk about our next steps. First on the agenda, though. What do we call Sugiura now?
That's your next step? It was, Terasawa, yeah?
I'm fine with Sugiura. Why change it up now?
Because you a
Fair enough.
bitch.
Speaking of next steps, I'd like to try putting some pressure on Kido again. Maybe we could use the video Saori-san helped us get to force him into testifying for us.
Good plan. Anyone else?
This doesn't have anything to do with the case, but some shit's going down in the Matsugane family. We can talk about it right after this, Yagami.
Roger that.
What's up?
Just so you know, I'm gonna go talk to Okubo soon. He still thinks Emi-chan's family hates him for what happened. I need him to know that's not true. If that's okay with you.
Sure, I'm fine with it.
I got 3 bits to deal with. Alright.
You wanna go see Okubo yet?
Yeah. I wish you could come too, but civilians can't get that kind of clearance.
It's okay. It is how it is. You ready to see Okubo?
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to Kido if possible.
We've got some dirt on him too.
Yeah, thanks to Saori-san, he won't be able to turn us away. Yagami-san.
Not just...
Let's get
You
the
said
talks out of the
something's
way.
going down with the Matsugane family?
Yep, it's all pretty much gone to shit. After the Patriarch died, everyone just kind of went their separate ways. Especially the younger guys.
Is anyone trying to hold the family together?
Guy named Kengo, yeah. You beat the stuffing out of him once or twice, remember?
Yeah,
There's one of
yeah, the
Captain
one
Hammer's
that Hammer
golden
tried to make
boys.
his
There's
shoot
kind of
me.
something up with him, though.
What?
You'll see when we get there.
I will tag along after I talk to Okubo.
You realize he's probably gonna go back to Toonami, right?
Yagami-san,
What, Steve Blum?
can you give Okubo a message for me?
Sure. What's up?
I figured he was still voicing
Once he gets
Toonami.
out,
Last I checked.
I want to go visit
I know,
Emmy's
I
grave
was
with him.
making a joke about this.
That's a
Oh, you're
pretty big
weird.
deal. There's a lot we have to take care of before we can even get to that, though.
Yeah, he's also Zabuza from Naruto.
Otherwise, Okubo will get executed.
I believe he
Never have
was
his name
Vincent
cleared.
Valentine in Advent
fix it.
Children,
Don't
along
worry.
with the Dirge of Cerberus.
I hope you're right. We can't let him die in there.
I'm sorry, anytime I hear
Agreed.
that tone
I'll give
of
him the
his
message.
voice, that's what pops into my head.
There's a lot of voice actors that just have that impact.
There's two big ones. There's one that's short and choppy. There's one that's like fucking
Come on, bitch. Come on. There we go.
What a waste.
That was the other. Oh, now the flip up. Hi.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm thinking.
Oh God.
He fucked up.
And it's still recorded. Okay.
Does that get your ass low battery?
Wait, this has low battery? What? Hold on. Okay, it has a bar.
Really, guys?
You better check that one.
I'll check it later.
I was gonna say, you probably check it now, and before that one dies on you, you're fucked.
Give me a sec, folks.
Say.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, you are a
I'm gonna
dirt.
fucking give you a da-da-da. I thought I had enough power. I totally spaced out and forgot about it.
You asked that.
Yoink. Yoink. That's the guy that's gonna try and run out and commit suicide.
Sorry, that's one thing I wouldn't be able to do.
Run out into traffic?
Don't believe this.
No, just commit suicide.
You're
in general.
serious?
Yeah. He told us his name was Sugiura at first.
Fumiya-kun. You know, I only met him once before Emi's death. Both of us were a little shy, though, so we didn't really talk. I can still remember how he glared at me during the trial. And how I couldn't even look him in the eye.
By the way, he told me to tell you something.
Huh?
He said he wanted... He wants to visit Emi's grave with you.
I see. He really wants to do that? With me?
Yeah.
I'd like to take him up on that.
Ayabe's trial is coming up. We're gonna snare the guy behind 89. A man from the Ministry of Health by the name of Ichinose.
Can you do it, though? For real?
Yeah, The prosecutor's on my side, too. Ichinose won't stand a chance.
Alright,
I'll
so
tell them you're
there
innocent,
is
too.
going to be one thing I'm going to kind of do
I gave up on
off recording, and that's taking a look at the Matsugane family. Because it doesn't really pertain very, very much to the story, other than, you know, Kengo's pissed that the patriarch died, wants to kill Kuroiwa for doing so, feels that he needs to rally everybody up so they can kill him,
Maybe everyone else will too.
basically being a stupid punk.
I'll get you out of here. I promise.
Basically being an angry child.
But we will get a recording in for having to put the pressure on Kido, since that is more, he is more tied to the main story than whatever the fuck Kengu's throwing a tantrum over. So we're gonna come in here, get into the office, and catch you in the next part.